Dr. Emma Richards was tired. She had been working at the research facility for over a decade, but never had she encountered something so perplexing. It all started with a routine medical examination. A patient, Anna Johnson, came in complaining of mild stomach discomfort. The scans revealed something extraordinary: a second stomach. "Are you sure these results are accurate?" Emma asked the lab technician, her brow furrowed in disbelief. "Positive, Dr. Richards. We triple-checked everything," replied the technician, handing over the scan results. Emma's mind raced. This could be a groundbreaking discovery. She immediately contacted her colleague, Dr. Tom Stevens, a geneticist. "Tom, you won't believe what we found," Emma said, her voice tinged with excitement. "A patient with 2 stomachs." "You're kidding, right?" Tom replied, clearly skeptical. "No joke. I need you to run some genetic tests on her. We need to understand what's going on here," Emma insisted. Days turned into weeks as Emma and Tom dived into their research. They discovered that Anna wasn't an isolated case. A few other individuals also had this unique trait. The phenomenon seemed to be genetic, but the origins were still unclear. Emma and Tom decided to focus their study on Jake, a young athlete who exhibited extraordinary endurance and strength. They hypothesized that his second stomach might be the reason for his enhanced physical abilities. "Jake, how long have you known about this?" Emma asked during one of their sessions. "I didn't know at all," Jake admitted, shrugging. "I just thought I was lucky with my stamina." As they delved deeper, Emma and Tom began to see patterns. The second stomach allowed for better nutrient absorption and digestion, giving those who had it a significant energy boost. The implications were immense, not just for sports, but for medicine and human evolution. However, the excitement was tempered by the ethical considerations. Should this information be made public? What if governments or corporations tried to exploit this genetic trait? "We need to be careful, Emma," Tom warned. "This could change everything." "I know," Emma agreed, feeling the weight of responsibility. "But we can't ignore it. This discovery could help millions." Emma decided to prepare a detailed report and present it to a scientific council. The goal was to ensure that the information was used ethically and for the betterment of humanity. As she gathered her notes, Emma couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension. The world was on the brink of a new chapter in human evolution, and she was right at the center of it. "Let's make sure we do this right," she whispered to herself, determined to navigate the challenges ahead. Dr. Emma Richards and Dr. Tom Stevens continued their research on the second stomach phenomenon, gathering more data and working closely with their subjects. One of their primary subjects, Jake, was showing remarkable physical improvements. His endurance and strength were increasing at a pace that astonished even seasoned athletes. "Jake, your performance metrics are off the charts," Tom remarked during one of their sessions. "You might be the key to understanding this adaptation." Jake grinned. "I just feel like I have more energy than ever before." As news of their research began to spread within scientific circles, more individuals with the second stomach started coming forward. Emma and Tom's lab was bustling with activity as they ran tests and collected data from these unique individuals. The team quickly realized that this adaptation offered significant advantages, particularly in digestion and energy efficiency. One evening, while going through the data, Emma noticed a pattern. "Tom, look at this," she pointed at the screen. "It seems like those with the second stomach are not just better at digesting food, but they also recover faster from illnesses and injuries." Tom leaned in, studying the data. "This could revolutionize medicine. If we understand how this works, we could develop treatments that mimic these effects." The implications were enormous. Enhanced digestion meant that people with the second stomach could extract more nutrients from their food, requiring less intake for the same energy output. This could be a game changer in areas with food scarcity. Additionally, faster recovery times could transform healthcare. As the research progressed, Jake's athletic achievements began to draw attention. He broke several records, and soon the media caught wind of his extraordinary abilities. Reporters started to speculate about his secret, leading to a surge of public interest. "Jake, how do you do it?" a reporter asked during a press conference. Jake hesitated, glancing at Emma and Tom in the audience. "I've been working with some amazing scientists who are helping me understand my body better. It's not just me. It's a team effort." This public attention brought both opportunities and challenges. While it highlighted the potential benefits of the second stomach, it also attracted interest from governments and corporations. Some saw it as a chance to enhance human capabilities, while others viewed it as a potential threat. One day, Emma received a call from a government official. "Dr. Richards, we need to discuss your research. There are national security implications to consider." Emma sighed, knowing this day would come. "I'm happy to share our findings, but we must ensure this knowledge is used ethically." Meanwhile, Tom was approached by a major pharmaceutical company offering significant funding for exclusive rights to their research. "Think of the advancements we could make together," the representative said. Tom was torn. The funding could accelerate their work, but at what cost? "We'll consider your offer," he replied, needing to discuss it with Emma. As they navigated these new challenges, Emma and Tom remained focused on their primary goal: understanding and responsibly harnessing the benefits of the second stomach. They continued to work closely with their subjects, ensuring their well-being and respecting their privacy. In the lab, Emma looked at Tom. "We need to stay true to our principles. This discovery could change the world, but only if we handle it right." Tom nodded in agreement. "Let's make sure we do this ethically and transparently. We owe it to everyone involved." As the public fascination with the second stomach grew, so did the debates and conflicts surrounding it. Governments worldwide convened to discuss the implications of this genetic anomaly, while corporations and private interests eyed potential profits. Dr. Emma Richards found herself at the epicenter of a growing storm. Invitations to high-profile conferences and meetings poured in, and media outlets constantly sought her for interviews. Despite the chaos, Emma remained committed to her work and ethical principles. One morning, Emma received a visit from a high-ranking government official. "Dr. Richards, we need to talk about regulating this discovery. There are national security concerns and potential misuse of this genetic trait." Emma took a deep breath. "I understand the concerns, but we must ensure any regulations respect individual rights and ethical standards. We can't let this become a tool for exploitation." Meanwhile, Tom Stevens was grappling with pressure from a major pharmaceutical company. "Dr. Stevens, think of the medical advancements we could achieve together. With exclusive rights to your research, we can revolutionize healthcare," the representative insisted. Tom shook his head. "We can't sell out. Our priority is to ensure this discovery benefits humanity as a whole, not just a select few." The team was also dealing with internal tensions. Some researchers felt they should be more open to collaboration with corporate entities to secure funding and resources. Others, like Emma and Tom, feared losing control over their work and compromising their principles. Jake, the athlete, became a focal point in the public debate. His extraordinary achievements had drawn widespread attention, and he was now a symbol of the potential of the second stomach. However, Jake was increasingly uncomfortable with the scrutiny and expectations. "Dr. Richards, I didn't ask for this," Jake confided during a private meeting. "I just wanted to understand my body and improve my performance. Now I feel like a lab rat and a poster boy." Emma sympathized. "I know it's overwhelming, Jake. But your participation is crucial for our research. We're trying to ensure that this discovery helps people and isn't misused." As tensions mounted, the team decided to hold a public forum to address concerns and share their findings transparently. Emma, Tom, and other key researchers presented their work to an international council, emphasizing the potential benefits and the need for ethical oversight. During the forum, heated debates ensued. Some officials argued for controlled breeding programs to enhance human capabilities, while others vehemently opposed such measures, citing human rights and ethical considerations. "Implementing a breeding program is a violation of personal freedom," one council member argued. "We cannot treat people like livestock." Another countered, "But think of the advancements. Enhanced humans could solve many global challenges, from food scarcity to medical crises." Emma stepped forward, her voice steady but firm. "Our goal is to understand and harness this adaptation responsibly. We propose a balanced approach, further research under strict ethical guidelines and public education to ensure informed decisions." The council deliberated for hours before reaching a compromise. They agreed to support Emma and Tom's research under the condition that it remains transparent and subject to ethical review. They also mandated the creation of an international oversight committee to monitor developments and protect individual rights. After the forum, Emma and Tom felt a sense of relief, but knew the journey ahead was still challenging. They had managed to secure support for their research while safeguarding their ethical principles. Back in the lab, Emma looked at her team. "We did it. We've set a path forward that respects both scientific progress and human rights." Tom nodded. "Let's keep pushing the boundaries of knowledge while staying true to our values." As they resumed their work, Emma felt a renewed sense of purpose. The discovery of the second stomach was just the beginning, and with careful stewardship, it could lead to a brighter future for humanity. The weeks following the International Forum were a whirlwind of activity. Dr. Emma Richards and Dr. Tom Stevens were inundated with support from the scientific community, funding from ethical sources, and a newfound sense of responsibility. Their research had gained legitimacy and momentum, but they knew they had to navigate carefully. The newly formed International Oversight Committee worked closely with Emma and Tom, ensuring their research adhered to strict ethical guidelines. Public interest remained high, and they decided to use this attention to educate people about the second stomach phenomenon. Emma and Tom appeared on several educational programs, explaining the science behind the adaptation and its potential benefits. They emphasized the importance of ethical considerations and the safeguards in place to prevent misuse. One day, while reviewing new data, Emma noticed something intriguing. "Tom, look at this. We found a pattern that suggests the second stomach could help with more than just enhanced digestion. It might have implications for immune system strength as well." Tom's eyes widened as he studied the findings. If that's true, we could be looking at groundbreaking treatments for various diseases. This could revolutionize how we approach medicine. They decided to conduct a series of experiments to explore this new avenue. Their subjects, including Jake, volunteered for additional tests to help further the research. The results were promising. Individuals with a second stomach showed increased resistance to common illnesses and faster recovery rates. As the research progressed, Emma and Tom worked tirelessly to publish their findings in peer-reviewed journals, ensuring that the scientific community could scrutinize and build upon their work. They also collaborated with medical professionals to explore potential applications of their discoveries. One evening, Emma received a call from Jake. "Dr. Richards, I want to thank you and Dr. Stevens. Your research has changed my life. But more than that, it's given me a purpose. I want to help others understand and benefit from this." Emma smiled, feeling a surge of pride. "Thank you, Jake. Your contribution has been invaluable. We're all part of something much bigger than ourselves." As they continued their outreach, they encountered both supporters and skeptics. Some feared the implications of enhanced humans, while others were excited about the possibilities. Emma and Tom remained steadfast in their commitment to transparency and ethical practices. One of their biggest challenges came when a rival researcher, Dr. Marcus Hall, publicly criticized their work, claiming it could lead to unintended consequences and exploitation. Emma and Tom decided to address his concerns head-on. They invited Dr. Hall to their lab for an open discussion. "Dr. Hall, we share your concerns about potential misuse. That's why we've implemented strict ethical guidelines and oversight. We're here to collaborate and ensure this discovery benefits humanity," Emma explained. Dr. Hall, initially skeptical, was impressed by their transparency and dedication. "I must admit, your approach is commendable. Perhaps we can work together to address these challenges." The collaboration with Dr. Hall and other experts strengthened their research and broadened its impact. They developed new protocols for genetic testing and potential treatments, always keeping ethical considerations at the forefront. As the years passed, the discovery of the second stomach led to numerous advancements in medicine, nutrition, and human health. Emma and Tom's work became a model for how scientific discoveries should be approached, with curiosity, integrity, and a commitment to the greater good. In a final address to the international community, Emma reflected on their journey. "We've witnessed the incredible potential of human evolution. Our work is a testament to what we can achieve when we combine scientific inquiry with ethical responsibility. The future is bright and it belongs to all of us." Tom added, "This is just the beginning. Together, we'll continue to explore, discover, and improve the human condition, always with respect for the principles that guide us. The discovery of the second stomach had indeed changed the world, but it was the collective effort and dedication to ethical practices that ensured it was a change for the better. Thanks for watching this sci-fi story. Subscribe to watch more amazing sci-fi stories.